This weekend we celebrate the Assumption of Mary, body and soul, into heaven. It's been a teaching of the Church since really the 5th century, but it was in 1950 that Pope Pius XII elevated it to become a dogma, the highest teaching of the Church. We honor that Mary ascended body and soul into heaven after her earthly life was over. She did not suffer the decay of death like we will. And so we give thanks to God for this great gift that we've received, not only for Our Lady as being one among us, but our own spiritual mother that Jesus gave us from the cross. In our readings this weekend, we hear about the Ark of the Covenant. In the first reading from the book of Revelation, it says, God's temple in heaven was opened, and the Ark of his covenant could be seen in the temple. And it goes on to describe the woman clothed with the sun. Thus it's referring to Our Lady. And so in the Old Testament, we also heard about the Ark of the Covenant and David dancing in front of the Ark. And then in our Gospel, in the scene of the visitation of Mary to her cousin Elizabeth, she goes into the house of Elizabeth and Zechariah, and when she calls out to her cousin, Elizabeth said that the child in her womb leapt for joy. The Old Testament Ark was a sign of God's presence among the people, whether they were in battle or traveling, but Mary, being the new Ark of the Covenant, was truly carrying Christ among us. And when she entered the house, then the child leapt and danced as David danced in front of the Old Testament Ark of the Covenant. Also, in the Old Testament Ark of the Covenant, it was adorned with precious jewels. In fact, the interior of it was laden with gold. And Mary, being the new Ark, was laden with great beauty and virtue in order to be the worthy housing for Jesus in her womb. And so again, this weekend we give great thanks to God for choosing Mary, not only as one who's gone before us, but he's given to us as our spiritual mother to guide us, encourage us, and help us to get to eternal life with God. So as we celebrate this feast day, I invite you to pray a couple of Hail Marys to honor her or honor her in another way, pray a rosary, and again, just renew your commitment to love her and to invite her to be your spiritual mother. God bless you.